Hello, we're back. And this is not going to be a very long intro because, as you can see, we have 2 dogs behind me and there is one missing. One of our precious little dogs got a little bit too curious last episode and decided to venture into the Nether. And we need to go on a rescue mission. I had a whole lot of other things planned for this episode, but I feel like a horrible person, so yes, we need to go get your sister. So let me just get prepared real quick. I need to make another shield because this one is starting to fall apart. And let's grab our trusty helmet as well. Ah! Oh my god. This guy! That scream was like a genuine scream of terror. Okay, anyway. So I decided on the names for our dogs. You guys had some really good ideas. Here are some honorable mentions. Especially this one. But eventually I decided on Milk, Mocha, and Maple. It is little Mocha who has ventured into the Nether. So let's go and save Mocha. Let's go for it. I hear a dog. Where is she? I heard a dog. Mocha? She's alive. Oh my god, come here. Yes, come on. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on. Come on. Go. Go, Mocha. Come on, yes! Oh my god, we got her. Let's go, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We got her, guys! Mocha is alive! I'm gonna dye your collar pink. We're all reunited. My little babies. Okay, now that's over. That was the most important mission of the day. I guess that's the end of the episode. Alright, bye guys. I'm just kidding. I will go back into the Nether. That was like the quickest Nether trip ever. But that's not what I had in mind for this episode yet. We'll see what happens towards the end. It's time to sort out our storage. Yes, this house is claustrophobic for sure. And this is not enough storage. You see how fast this is like filling up with random stuff. So I think we really need to get ahead of it and create a storage room. But as usual, let's do some chores. We have a lot of farmland to harvest and we have some animals to feed. There we go. I'm gonna go and plant some of our trees because I cut down our little grove that we had over there and now it's mostly just custom trees and trees that I don't really want to use for material. So I think it's time we start another tree grove somewhere. We could maybe risk a little trip to the village. Who knows what we'll find over here. We do have a farmer, so let's see what he has to offer. Hello, good sir. Carrots? I'll give you some carrots. Thank you. Doesn't look like there is a toolsmith here. I was kind of hoping there would be. We do have some other villages lying around. I also had this like really annoying thing happen once where I started a world and I found a village, so I decided to build my base right next to the village. And I played in it for a few days, and when I went to finally check out the village, again, all the villagers were gone. It's like they migrated. When I googled it, it said that sometimes if you don't trade with villagers, they get like bored of you and they just up and leave. That's what it said. I don't know if that's true though. I think we're just gonna have to rely on enchanting. I think we'll go and collect some material and wait for the cows to multiply. So the idea for this storage room is not just any like underground storage room, okay? I have been scouring Pinterest and I found a really cool inspiration picture. I don't just want to dig a hole in the ground, okay? I want to create a huge room with lots of chests, like I'm talking lots of chests, and a big aquarium in the middle with tropical fish and corals. So not only do I need to go out and grab like wood and stone and other building blocks, I need to go and find a warm ocean with a coral reef. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, come on. Let's go inside. Yeah, come on, Milk. Where is Mocha? Oh, there she is. Why is it always you, you little troublemaker? Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Please. You're making my life very hard, you know that? Love ya. Time to go collect some materials. So with no time to waste, I ventured out to look for all the material that we're gonna need for this build. And trust me, this is a long list. This is just the beginning. I started by collecting spruce, dark oak, sand, coal, and andesite before heading out and looking for a warm ocean, but more importantly, a coral reef. I went down into a lush cave here to gather some tropical fish, but look, I found this really, really cute axolotl, and it's a color that I don't have, and I feel like I need to grab it. I found a little nautilus here, and I'm so sad because I don't have pufferfish and I don't have a saddle. But yeah, it would have been really fun to tame him. Oh well, another time. I found what I was looking for. We have a coral reef here with all the corals and the sea pickles that I need. I'm an idiot, and I forgot that you need silk touch to pick up the corals, otherwise they will die. So we made this trip for nothing. Yay! Anyway, we're here, we traveled across the ocean. I might as well check out the surrounding area, see if we can find anything interesting, and then I'll figure out a way to get silk touch. But let's have a look around. Maybe we'll find something interesting in this village here. Air cat. That's interesting. Look at the fluffy pig. What are you? Are you important? Leather worker. No, you're really not important to me. Are you something? Leather worker. Leather... Hello? Are you also a leather worker? Weaponsmith. I mean, that's more like it, but I didn't bring any emeralds. Look at this lone little bee. He's so adorable. He's just flying around doing his job. Wow. The amount of iron on this thing. Well, we've got some there as well. Our inventory is basically full here, so we're gonna drop off some things and hopefully manage to get silk touch pickaxe. I'll see you back at home. We made it back home safely with a bunch of stuff, and I might actually make maybe like a separate chest just to keep this sort of separate so I know what is what. Oh my god, I'm really starting to understand the comment that said my house is really claustrophobic. Let's make a chest, and we'll put it out here. Just so I can keep these things sort of separate. I want to go and drop this little guy off in the axolotl pond. If you remember from the last episode, we got 2 cute little axolotls, one brown one and one little baby yellow one. It looks like he's grown up. Yeah, there he goes. All right, I'm giving you a new friend here. I want to do a dedicated episode to some farms, like maybe an XP farm, a sugarcane farm, other farms. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we need to go on another hunt for cows, because I'm gonna need a bit of leather. I wonder if I came across a librarian when I was looking through all the villages in episode 1, because maybe we could steal some books. I think I'm gonna go and have a little look. If not, I'll just make sure to grab as much leather as I can while I'm away. Hopefully I don't have the same problem as the first episode, where I couldn't find any cows. They didn't drop any leather. Well, that was useless. Back to the very first village that we ever visited in this world. I see some more cows, so I'm gonna hope that they have some leather for me. Yes. Let's check this big house. Well, definitely not a library. I don't see a lot of big houses, so we might be out of luck. Well, let's go on the hunt for cows then. Back at it again. The whole point of my animal farm is so that I can avoid going on trips like this and I can just have everything at my disposal. I haven't really been feeding them enough for that to work yet, so we're a little bit behind schedule, I feel. Okay, so I didn't find that many cows. We are at 13 leathers. I don't see any other cows nearby, so I think we're just gonna have to rely on what we got. I'm sorry. So we're at 21 leather. Let's see how many books we can get. And that should give us about 7 bookshelves. Let's make an enchantment table. I'm just gonna make like a really temporary setup here. Okay, efficiency 2. It's probably just gonna be efficiency 2. It's only 14 levels. So maybe we go and kill some more cows. Oh, what's that? Do you think that could be a shipwreck? I want to check it out. All right, this is definitely a shipwreck. Okay. But bamboo. Buried treasure map. I'll take that. Ooh, lots of stuff. Okay, we're like right on top of it, basically. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, potion of water breathing. Copper nautilus armor. That's cool. Diamonds. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Oh, you don't want to know how long I just spent looking for cows. We have what I think is a full enchantment set, so let's see. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Please give a silk touch. Please, please, please. Well, at least we have a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I'm gonna keep doing this until I get what I want. Alright, let's try one more time. Oh, finally. Okay, we got it. We got a silk touch. So I know I need some sort of light source for this project. I have an idea. So let's do something else, just for fun. I'm gonna see if I can get to some glowstone. Let's head back into the real world. We will head out and go back to the coral reef and get everything that we need for the aquarium. We finally made it back to the warm ocean here, and now that I have my pickaxe with silk touch, we can finally get ourselves some coral. Okay, so we have all of this that we brought back from the coral reef, and I don't really know what to do with it, so I'm gonna dump it in this chest out here. We're gonna dig under this house, and it's gonna be a pretty big room. Where did I put all my pickaxes? There we go. All of these. We need ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll do 12 blocks down. So if I'm correct, I want to dig mostly in this direction. So we're going to start that right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how tall I want the storage room to be. So it's going to be a lot of digging. So I have this idea of making sort of like a round storage room with segues off to the sides and then a big aquarium in the middle. I think it's going to look really cool, and it's going to be a little bit more interesting than just having a bunch of chests along a wall. Okie dokie. This is what it's looking like so far. We've dug out the ceiling and we've dug out the general ship as well. I'm gonna do the ceiling first, and then we're gonna do the floor, and we're gonna do the walls and everything. Ceiling is looking good. We're gonna do a 2-layer dark oak. Something like that, I think. We're gonna do a bit of a zigzag pattern here, but we're gonna do a mix of stone bricks and andesite. So the floor is done. Next thing is the walls, I think. And we're gonna use dark oak this time. I'm just gonna start with the beams because it's easier to mark out the rest of the wall. So let's just start on this wall and see what we can make of this. I'm gonna cut out something like that. So my thought here is to do a combination of calcite and amethyst. So we're gonna start here and then here. This looks like more of a natural formation, and we're gonna repeat it on this side. Perfect. And we'll just add some texture to the beams here. Okay, I'm gonna repeat this process on the rest of the walls here. There we go. The main walls are completed. I think the next step is to do the chest rooms. So let's dig out at least 2 blocks deep. And here we'll do dark oak. I'm gonna leave this for now because I have an idea for that. Okay, so this is our chest nook. A let's create a whole bunch of chests. Before placing this, I am gonna try something. I'm gonna grab some of this glowstone that we picked up, because then it will give us some light underneath, which I think is good. I'm trying to think what the next episode should be, because I think it's a good rule of thumb to do maybe one build focused episode and then switch it up with one adventure focused episode. Last episode, that one was, I guess, a bit of a mix. This one is going to be more build focused, and therefore I think the next one should be more progression focused. What do you think? I'm at least very happy that we got Mocha back. Slab, slab, and trapdoor. This is the general idea of the storage nook, because we can still open these top ones. We have some light coming from below. We'll have some lanterns, but I'm gonna repeat this process for all of these nooks, and that's gonna take a long time, and I'll be back when it's all finished. Oh my god, we're done. All the chests are in place. So we have 60 chests, 60 double chests in each of these nooks. And I think that's plenty. These chest rooms took so long, and yeah, I'm just so done with it. I'm so excited to start the aquarium. So we're gonna start by just laying down the floor here, and I'm doing that with sandstone. I thought I had more sandstone. Okay, then we're gonna need to be a little bit creative and mix in with sand. Okay, and we'll just put some mossy cobblestone in here as well. So we're just gonna do like a little bit of a structure. Okay, and then we'll put glowstone down here. Okay, and now let's start with the beams. Those are the beams. Perfect. So we need a solid layer of something to catch the water, make sure it all turns into solid source blocks, and that should do it. So let's go. And then we just cut these blocks away. Now we can actually start on the decorating. And then for some light, I want to place sea pickles everywhere. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Oh wait, I think I messed up the water source here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. How did I manage to do that? Not even like in the ocean. I drowned in my aquarium. We did it! Aquarium is done. And let's go in with some final touches here and there. I want it to look lived in, so lots of flowers, lanterns, and of course, leaves. I actually love that. It really gives that like overgrown cave vibe, which I like. So this is the basic design for the walls, and my thought was to turn this wall here into the smelting area. We could do 3 blast furnaces, 2 smokers, and then 4 regular furnaces. Alright, while we're waiting for the smooth stone for the blast furnaces, let's work on this little feature bay here. I actually like that feature. I think it adds a lot of character. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that cost us a lot of iron, but this is really good to have. And it makes for a nice little smelting wall. What if we do this? Perfect. I am done with the sorting. This, you don't even want to know how long this took. Let me show you what I've done. If we go to the left, here we have the block section, meaning our stone, wood, any other type of raw block, but also decoration blocks, placeable blocks, that kind of stuff. If we continue on to the right side, we have a good mix of things. Anything from seeds, food, tools, armor, mob drops, and precious things like ores as well. Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot of chests that aren't being used right now, and this entire nook over there. So we have a lot of space for our future adventures and our future inventory to fill up. We can move stuff around. We have a little bit more room up here now, so I don't really know what we're gonna do with this. Maybe we move our armor stand, actually. That looks better, doesn't it? I think after all this building, it's finally time to head into the Nether. It's sunset, it's as good a time as any. Shall we? Alright, here we are. Back where we started, but we haven't really seen what's around us. Maybe a fortress? And I'll try not to die, because that would be sad. Is that soul sand? Because if it is, I would love to have some. We can make bubble elevators. Wait a minute, look! That looks like a bastion. Ah. Whoa. Okay, that was clumsy, but it looks like there's another bastion right here. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave you. I feel like we accomplished a lot this episode. We rescued Mocha, we built a storage room with an aquarium, and we actually traveled into the Nether. So let's leave on a cliffhanger, shall we? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. Let me know what you want to see in upcoming episodes, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day or night, wherever you are. Bye!